Blue shirt makes your blue eyes come out.
Am I all matchy today? I have not got to wear the London apron yet since you guys gave it to me.
Really? I thought you wore it once because I thought it was the Darren one and it wasn't.
No. Oh, did I?
Maybe not.
Oh.
Hi,
well, maybe
everyone.
I did wear it once. I don't know.
Tammy, Phyllis.
Hello.
Nan, Tanya, Bonnie. Hey, Dave, are we on? Oh, yep, looks like and Catherine.
So, guys.
Looks like we're live everywhere.
We have a problem. The recipe that I'm going to make today takes like 30 seconds.
It's quick and easy.
In Dining on a Dime cookbook, these are just quick and easy recipes. So what are we going to talk about the other 59 seconds?
Well, you said you were going to make
30 seconds.
Hi, Des. Happy Monday. Denise, Louise, Carol, Turid.
We could talk.
Connie.
Jack wants to talk about him face planting. Should we do that?
Yep.
I think that
But
would be
you didn't
good.
lay there long enough to grow roots, right?
No. So tell him what happened while we're waiting for everybody to get on here.
So,
Yeah, it's stuck in the system.
Tell Nan she's there. Tell her your worries and your woes. Tell her what happened today after school as you were running
your
towards your
dreams and
parents.
Sit there's my Sorry.
so
Poor guy.
today when I was being picked up, I saw Dad and I high-fived my teacher, and then I ran, and then I was running to Dad, and I tripped and face planted into the ground.
What? Poor guy. I felt so bad for him.
And my leg is bleeding and my leg was kind of bleeding.
I take it you're hot?
You 6'7".
Ooh, can I have some?
Yes. Okay. So, everyone's giving you hugs. So sorry. Nan wants to know, are you okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Just, I kind of scratched my knee. But
Poor Jack.
You know,
So,
since these recipes today are really short, maybe you could make them, and then we could do some other stuff, and then you could make them again.
I'm going to combine today. So I have a couple of things. First of all, everyone's giving you hearts, Jack. Jack, there's hundreds of hearts coming through that they're so sorry you got face planted.
And a few sad faces because they didn't want you to get face planted.
There's sad faces with a little tear. You just missed it all, but they were just all going through right there. Here, hold on. Everybody send it to Jack again so he can see it one more time. Hold on. Watch. Here it comes. Watch. See? They all feel so bad that you face planted. Oh, and an oh my goodness, and a sad tear face, and hearts, and a thumbs up that you're okay. They're so glad. See?
And lots of people saying hugs and kisses, Jack. Glad you're okay.
Hugs and kisses. Okay, so what is... Yes, you may. Huh?
should I make it?
No, I didn't make it yet. I'm stalling for just a minute. But here is the lovely Elly. Check out Elly's YouTube channel.
Oh, that's my
And
cue, right?
BJ is sleeping, but his YouTube channel, he started his Lyme vlogs, his Lyme vlogs, talking about what he's doing. Elly
I'm
is
sharing
doing her
Elly's-
Ireland trip for $2,500 for 3.5 weeks.
Actually,
almost.
it was less than $2,000.
Oh, it was less than $2,000?
Well,
oh, wow.
I mean, I'm not sure which things to count, but basically the flights and all the accommodations and all the trains and the boat and everything was like $1,700 for us each.
Wow, man, that's even better.
Yeah.
You guys are good. So, I have a question, and
So there's
you
gonna
guys...
be more videos about that.
Yeah, so Mike's getting ready to work on the videos for that. So, I have a question. One of our wonderful viewers who wanted to remain anonymous, because she had no name on anything, sent me this salmon from Alaska. And I want to try it, but I don't know how to eat it.
Actually, you could just open it and eat it like jerky.
Do I just break it open and eat it like tuna?
It says ready to eat.
But I mean, do you just eat it out of the package, or what do you do with it?
When we lived in Washington and I was on that show with Linda Hardesty, we did that. We just opened it up and ate it straight.
Do you want a cracker or something?
It was strips. When we had it, it was strips. Kind of like
Well, do you put mayonnaise or
jerky
something
or
on
something.
it? Well, it's packed like it's tuna.
We didn't, but we can see what other people say. Your mom says, yum salmon, you'd better save it for your mom.
Oh, sorry, Mom. I'm opening it tomorrow, and you're not going to be here for 2 more weeks.
Ellie, Marianne, and Denise are saying hi. And Denise is saying, been there, done that, Jack, plenty of times. So she's feeling your pain. And Ronnie's from Rhode Island. Hi, Ronnie.
Eat
Aw, lots of people feeling your pain, Jack.
popcorn.
What did he do? Oh, never mind.
No, I'm the new calm Tara.
The new calm
I'm
Tara?
the new calm Tara.
Tara has resolved not to bang the counters anymore. She's going to try to...
Stop beating your brother!
Okay, well, every now and then a little bit of the regular Tara is coming out. Are you going to be a kinder, gentler Tara? Jonathan's here from Florida Singularity.
So all you people who know what I should do with this or how I should eat it, I mean, I'll just open it up and eat it, but I didn't know if there was something yummy I should do. Also, BJ has to be sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free while he's doing his treatment, and he loves jambalaya. Is that how you say it, from Louisiana?
Jambalaya? He loves jambalaya, really?
Apparently his friend makes the best jambalaya in the whole wide world, and they won't give him his recipe.
We should make him some dirty rice, too.
A poor, sick kid, and they
You
won't
got to
give
love that
the
dirty
recipe.
rice, no? He would like that, too, I bet.
So if
Jambalaya, yeah.
Can I finish my sentence?
Nope.
Oh.
The new calm Tara. The new calm Tara. So, if anybody has a really super good jambalaya recipe that BJ would love, he doesn't like shrimp, but we figured most of them we can just take the shrimp out. He likes the sausage one. Can you email me your jambalaya recipe, please? Can you do the contact thing for them?
Oh, yes.
Please, so that he can have something yummy to eat while he's dying on his horrible treatment that he's having to go through. So, okay, well, let's just get this. Oh, and then I'm going to do ways to save on your grocery bill after I'm done with this. So if you guys have questions specific to grocery bills, then start posting them and Mike will hold them, and we will...
Questions about your grocery bill?
Yeah, if you want to learn, if you have questions on how to save on your grocery bill. So, Dining on a Dime cookbook.
You mean, so, other than just, how do I save on my grocery bill? They have to be somewhat specific questions.
If you have specific questions, the new Calm Tara.
I was thinking that too. The new Calm Tara. Wow, you're getting lots of loves and likes for the new Calm Tara.
Okay, so if you did it for $1,700, maybe another trip is in order here. Where would you like to go next?
I get to go? I'd go back to Ireland. Well,
Wait,
there are a
can
lot of
I
other
go-
places that would be nice.
Can I go with Dad to Kinsale? That I would just like to spend my entire time in Kinsale.
Wait. I'm doing contact, right?
Okay,
Oh, I
you're
already
doing
did
the contact
contact.
form, and you're getting recipes, and you're getting what I'm supposed to do with the salmon.
Right. But you're showing the book and I need recipe
So,
for the show.
Dining on a Dime cookbook. So now you're putting the contact page, and now that you're putting the sales page. Page 307. I have 306 and 307. So I have easy barbecue sauce on 306, which I'm going to make last. Grandma's barbecue sauce and hickory barbecue sauce on 307. Now, Grandma's and hickory are really similar. The hickory just has vinegar and Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of garlic, which is about all the difference. Okay? And the vinegar just gives it a little bit more of a tang. But this is my grandma, Tatum's, mom's mom. Now what?
Leanne asked if you're taking yoga because of the kinder, gentler Tara.
Yoga pants. So stretchy and thin. Yoga pants.
Do I need to find a link for that?
Just like my skin. You guys watch Tim Hawkins and you have not seen his Yoga Pants song, and you've been buried under a rock because it's hilarious. You need to go see it. Tim Hawkins, type in Yoga Pants if you haven't seen it. It's funny. Okay, Grandma's barbecue sauce. Mom's mom made this for like every potluck she ever went to for her barbecue meatballs, which is on page... I should have had that ready, but I didn't. Please forgive my lack of readiness here. Page 177 is the barbecue meatballs, okay? Right there. Barbecue meatballs. This is Grandma's recipe, used for 50, 60, probably 60 years. 65 years, probably. Yeah, probably used for around 65 years. This is comfort food at its best.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
So, we're doing Grandma's barbecue sauce at the top, page 307. Did I stall enough to give everyone time?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You mean the ones that aren't saying get on with it?
Yeah, the people that are yelling at me to get on with it.
Actually, I haven't seen that so far.
Now, Mom started noticing all these people are doing podcasts, but they're just YouTube videos where they talk for an hour. So see, we were ahead of the game and we didn't even know it.
Oh, a lot of people on the salmon are saying yes, you can eat it right out of the package, eat it on salad or however you like. Well, that was Ramona, but
why
other
would you
people are saying similar
ruin
things.
salmon with a salad? You get it?
I
Sorry.
don't like green food. That was the movie quote of the day.
So I was watching another YouTuber today who's a homesteader, and they were saying, you are what you eat. You gotta get those greens in. And I'm like, it tastes like dirt, people.
Hey, wait. I thought the kinder, gentler Tara.
Oh, sorry.
Calm, Tara.
Calm, Tara.
You cannot drown that stuff in enough ranch dressing to make it taste good. It tastes like dirt.
See, you just can't control it, can you?
What about a chocolate fondue? Would that make it any
Ooh,
better?
Shirley asked if he likes taco soup.
I don't know. He probably would. Actually. Okay, so then I have my...
Marianne says, be careful, Mike, or Tara's going to give the evil eye like she does David. This is the most exciting...
So this really is a 30-second recipe, I promise. I got my ketchup. I got my brown sugar. I put in my liquid smoke. I have combined here my seasoned salt, but you can just put onion and garlic powder if you want. I think the world needs more salt, so I add my homemade seasoned salt, which I guess, can you go get a recipe for that?
Homemade seasoned salt.
Livingonadime.com, homemade seasonings.
Ooh, it smells good.
Doesn't it smell delish?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just stir it together.
It smells like barbecue sauce already.
I
Where are you
know!
going to do the fancy stuff with it?
Huh?
So what's going to happen when you do the fancy stuff with it?
This is the fancy stuff.
It worked already?
You did. I know. Isn't that crazy?
I just had to throw in some extra drama there, so we're like one of those TV reality shows.
Oh, brother. Okay, so if your brown sugar is clumpy, just smash down all the clumps. Or go watch our YouTube video on how to soften brown sugar. Oh, that is so good. Okay. Now,
There's the seasoning recipes. I just put them in.
I am going to add just a tad more, or maybe I'm not.
You know, I'm really glad I'm here so I can actually smell these recipes.
See, we need smell-o-vision. I'm going to add just a tad more onion powder, because I think it needs just a little bit more.
David Cooper from Kansas just joined in.
So, David Cooper, are you coming to see us this week? We need to know. So, David, is Shayla watching, David? I guess I better wait. Is Shayla watching? Check the comments and see if
I'll
Shayla's
check.
watching.
Earth to Dave. Earth to Dave. David.
Yeah.
Uncle Dave. The big D. Little D.
Okay.
Somebody
Sorry.
D.
I know I'm adding a little more here, guys, but...
Oh, Ramona said a tad?
Uncle,
Okay.
Even though you're crippled, Uncle, I still want you to come here and surprise me.
So, now...
Corinne wants to know if you took the wrong medicine today.
Yeah, I don't know why I've been feeling a lot better today than I have for a long time. I'm not quite sure why.
Oh, I'm not sure if it's Ronit from Israel is on.
Oh,
Yay!
wow.
Glad you're here. I hope I said your name right. Bonnie says she likes you the way you are. You don't need to be the calm Tara.
Okay, so now I will admit, this chicken was a frozen hunk an hour ago. When I thought to myself, they would probably appreciate some food for dinner tonight.
And what do you know? This goes with the barbecue sauce recipe.
And this goes with the barbecue sauce recipe. So what I did was I threw it in here and started pre-cooking it just a little bit. But now I'm gonna just slather this with barbecue sauce. And then the rest of this, I'm just gonna put in a a leftover ketchup container or leftover barbecue sauce container. Just put it in your old one. You have homemade barbecue sauce here. How much was the ketchup? Do you remember?
Like $2 for that giant
For $1.
bottle?
For about $1. For this huge hunkin' thing of barbecue sauce. For $1, people. You can save money on your grocery bill. Okay, and then I have more of these curly fries. These curly fries are just not going to go away for us. So, we're having more curly fries again. Okay, so that was Grandma's barbecue sauce. Now, for the...
What's so bad about curly fries?
Nothing.
Why do you have a beef
We
on
just
curly
had like 6 huge bags of them. Easy barbecue sauce on page 306. Now this is the one that we use for little smokies. So you do half ketchup. Oh, ow.
Wow.
Sorry.
So you have a new outlet for that energy.
Eh,
Sorry.
And then half grape jelly. And you may say, well, that's nasty. It's actually quite good. It's really kind of crazy. So then you just mix this together, and I warm it up just because it's easier to mix. Is Shaylon here or not? I need to talk to my brother.
He hasn't responded.
Hello, my brother.
Let me go back and see just to make sure. Oh, Cindy says, love you both.
Well, thank you.
Patricia says, love barbecue sauce. Missed you making it. I'll check my cookbook. Well, we're still going to make the other one, right?
I'm making the other one right now. I'm making the easy one on page 306 right now. Yes.
Your brother has not commented yet. We had, let's see. Pamela said, I've been watching y'all for a while. Love you. Would you give me a shout out, please? She said, I've been telling everybody about y'all.
Pamela!
Hi, Pamela. She says, I love the word wash that you use all the time. And she says, she was telling you to shake it earlier. I forgot which thing you were doing.
To be shaking? I don't know.
You were...
Okay. So I warm this up until it all gets mixed.
Vernon wants to try Grandma's barbecue meatballs.
And they're good. She would take them to like every potluck she would ever do. Grandma is known for her barbecue meatballs. So, and Cindy says you can use raspberry jelly too. I didn't know that. I should have got some little smokies. We could have made some little smokies with it too.
Wow. Bonnie says I'm making barbecue chicken tonight too, but I got the barbecue sauce on markdown for $1 for 40 ounces.
Okay, so here's tip number 1. She's right. It's not always necessarily cheaper to make your... Here, I got to make sure I keep how many tips I do. Okay, so tip number 1. It's not always necessarily cheaper to make your stuff at home. Like cake mixes, I could get cake mixes for 39 cents. Well, why should I go to all the work? Well, it's not that much work actually, but why should I mess with measuring out all the stuff for a homemade cake when you can go get a box cake mix and for 39 cents. It's not always cheaper to make it homemade. So make sure it's actually cheaper. Now, a lot of the recipes we have in Dining on a Dime, we have them in there because if you run out where it does get cheaper, we don't live in the city. And we live in a town, but we have no grocery store. We don't even have a regular gas station. It's just a farm gas station. No, we have no convenience store, nothing in our town. Not one store at all. No convenience store, no gas station, nothing.
We have a co-op.
We have a co-op, and you can get gas there, but it's like a farm thing.
Not really.
But where it saves is I'm not going to run to town if I run out of barbecue sauce and spend an hour driving into town, going to the store, and coming back when it could take me literally 30 seconds just to mix this up at home. But it doesn't always necessarily mean it's cheaper. Okay, so I got tip number 1 down. That's good, right?
Yep.
Okay, very good. So, all right, now let's see. Oh, yum. Mm-hmm. Just like the little smokies. Oh, so delish. I think we're going to be buying some little smokies and making those in the next couple of days. So, I didn't get it all mixed up. I need to warm it one more time, but you guys get the point. All right. So.
Cindy was wondering for that recipe, what if you don't have a microwave?
Then just warm it up on the stove. Yeah.
Just on like a medium or...
Yeah, just put it in a little pan and just warm it up on the stove. And by the way, guys, if you have found any errors in dining on a dime, especially if they're major errors like it's going to mess up a recipe, please let me know. This week, focus. No, look at me. This week, do you hear what I'm saying?
Squirrel!
We are getting the corrections in and we're getting the new order for the books this week.
You mean both corrections or?
Well, there's a few more than both.
I have to tell you, it would be easier to do all the corrections and retypeset the whole thing.
I know. But so far, this is all the highlighted ones are major recipe ones. Because we only have about 150 books left. Yeah.
I don't know.
So, and we're selling about 50 to 60 books a week. So that gives us 3 weeks worth of books, and it takes 8 weeks for them to get us the books. Do you sense a problem here?
Yeah, but it might take longer if we have to submit a new version. But yeah, I can get on that definitely.
So, in the next day or two, if you guys have corrections, could you please email them to me if you find something? And just for the record, this was not Mike and I's proofreading. This was our publisher's proofreading.
Well, they retypeset it after we had a version that was pretty clean. Wasn't
Yes.
the Not Just Beans really clean?
Yes. And then they mucked it up.
Oh, Debbie says I have the Not Just Beans. It's the same as the newest cookbook. I don't remember seeing the barbecue sauce in there.
Yes, that barbecue sauce is in Not Just Beans. Dining on a Dime is the new version of Not Just Beans. It has 40 new recipes.
The new version, but from quite a while ago.
Yeah, what?
Amy says, what pills did you guys have today? I want some.
Why, because we're being sassy or?
Alright, so did we ever find out if my sister-in-law is on here?
He has not responded. So Facebook said he was on, but he has not posted any comments.
Oh, he turned my brother, turned on the computer and is muted it playing a game.
What? How do you know that?
My brother, I know my brother.
Because he's on Skype over
He's
there.
giving us the face, he's giving us the time, but he's not on there.
Not sure.
I think we need to call Uncle Dave and have a chat with him.
I'm not sure his one thing is going to.
Well, so here's the deal with all that.
Oh, yay, Cassie, I'm glad you got it working.
You guys know the surprise that you've been sending for my sister-in-law. Well, they may or may not be coming out this weekend. We're not sure yet.
I didn't even hear that there was any.
And if they
I
do,
will suffocate if they
we're
do.
going to have a live show with opening. I think it'll be so cool.
That would be awesome.
I think it'll be so cool.
Oh, live show opening the package?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is which?
This is Easy and this is Grandma's.
Oh, did you?
Grandma Tatum's.
Barbara's asking if you repeat what page the barbecue sauce was on.
307 in Dining on a Dime cookbook.
All right.
307. So, all those magnets you sent, if they can come out, we'll see. My brother had foot surgery 2 weeks ago, so he's not sure he
checking
can.
it. Just kidding.
Not sure if he can make it. And we got no mail today. Well, we did get mail, but it was for Mom's birthday.
What?
I can't wait for Nate
That's
to open
good.
it.
Well, she's on, so don't tell her what it was.
They sent her a card. Actually, 2 cards.
Oh, thank you to Roberta. I think was your name. She sent me the Mind the Gap sticker. So I put it on my car. Hopefully it'll stay.
She was super excited. She was like, "Oh man, I really want it." Whoa, Spain.
Miriam says, "I'm so happy I finally made it to a live show. I'm from Spain. Glad you're with us, Miriam.
Wow.
Welcome."
Wow. Okay, so where are we at on comments here?
I
Hello,
have-
Neptune
I
Homestead.
have some already kind of organized here a little bit.
Okay.
Not too many, though. We've answered quite a few. Teresa said she was just in time and got finished digging the dirt in the flower bed. Are you jealous?
I'm jealous.
Birdie says, love that BJ's keeping a vlog. Hopefully it helps others dealing with the same.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's what he's hoping, so. Charlene wonders if he likes taco soup.
He might. I don't know if he'd like taco soup. I could make it for him.
I tried to freaking seen him eat soup.
And Lynn said, I'll send you my recipe. It has sausage and chicken in it, but you can keep the chicken out if you want. Doesn't he?
Yeah, Lynn.
But does he not like chicken?
Well, I think he's tired of chicken, but
But if it was just one of the things.
yeah.
And Lori says her daughter had her baby.
Yay!
Healthy little guy. She's a proud nana now.
Aw, congratulations. Very
Hey.
good.
And when you're talking about
You know
salad.
what's weird is my mom was a grandmother at my age twice.
What?
Yeah. Can you believe it? Are you leaving us?
What? No.
Oh.
And Amy's asking Amy in Australia is asking when does daylight savings change back. She says, I always get caught with your time changes. It doesn't change back till like October.
November now. Thanks,
Yeah.
Obama. They need to just
Wait,
cut
did they
daylight
change it?
savings.
So they made it longer
yeah.
last year or something?
They made it 2 weeks longer in the spring and 2 weeks longer in the fall. I hate daylight savings. Give me a thumbs up if you hate daylight savings. Let's just leave it be and let the sun just come up when it's supposed to come up and go down when it's supposed to go down. It doesn't save anybody anything anywhere.
Are the politicians?
Oh wait, I forgot.
Calm tight. Calm tight.
Sin Bobber says, live show, make Dave's punch, please.
Oh, I should have
That's
my brother
Uncle
make his
Dave's.
punch if he comes. Yeah.
He makes
So-
the best punch ever. It's
So
like-
Jonathan in Florida Singularity says curly fries every other day alternating with tater tots would be awesome.
That's pretty much what we've been doing.
Just trying to work them out of the freezer.
I got 6. No, I got no, it was more than that. It has to have been 10. I think I got 10 humongous bags of
How many
potatoes
thumbs up
for
are we getting?
free. And I hate to just throw them away, but we need to get them out out of the freezer. Okay, so saving on groceries.
Wait, we have a
Paige
couple
just
questions.
asked, how do you buy in bulk? Yes, we have dinner tonight, so don't eat too much. Paige asked, do you buy in bulk? That's tip number 2. Okay, I got tip number 2. Tip number 2, do you buy in bulk? Yes and no. So I don't really go to Costco and buy these hunkin' big bags of stuff at Costco. I don't like doing it. The stuff gets freezer burned. We don't use it fast enough. I've had soybeans in the fridge for like 9 months now trying to use them up. To
Don't look at me.
Michael's irritation. And so I do buy in bulk in the sense that when cereal is on sale, like Mike and Jack just love Cheerios. So when I get it for $1 to $1.30 a box, I will stock up and buy 10, 20, 30 boxes. Because we would go through a box every 3 or 4 days. And it's one of the gluten-free things that I eat that I can like. So I would eat that instead of rice or whatever. So I do stock up on certain things when they're super, super good, but I don't really bulk buy stuff. So like if chicken's on sale, I will bulk buy that, but I don't necessarily go to places like Sam's and Costco to do that. Although ironically, I am going to Costco this week because I need some goat cheese, and our BJ got membership last year and could add another person, and so he added me. He was doing some Amazon stuff before he got too sick. And in 2 weeks, our membership is up, and I'm going to go get me a little bit of goat cheese. But I buy like 2 things from Costco, and that's goat cheese and toilet paper. I don't really like the toilet paper, though, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But I think I should do a toilet paper show.
Did you answer how much is the book? Because a number of people have asked.
The book is $21.95. Dining on a Dime cookbook right here. The best cookbook you'll have it. You can buy it from us for $21.95, or you can go to Amazon and buy it for
Was it like $89 or something?
$95.
That's silly that they're doing that. Like, we've been trying to get Amazon to understand that we could sell it cheaper through them, but they're not working with us very well. So we're like, okay, well, we'll sell it ourselves then.
Forget
They
it.
will do it. They just will promote the thrift stores over us.
Yes, Susie, we can post the corrections on the website for those of you who have the book. They're not actually that many. I've only got like 4, 5, 6, and one of them is I left the big T and it's just a BSP, but if you cook enough, you'll know BSP would be tablespoons, so it's not major stuff.
Lori said we're entering 3-digit heat. I want your snow, Tara. Oh. You know, it's just
gone.
The snow's gone, but it was kind of overcast and cool
Yep.
today, and I was enjoying that. Colorado is nice, but there's so much sun that it feels unpleasant when it's sunny all the time.
Yes,
not
Phyllis,
complaining.
I made it. I'm sorry. I already made the barbecue sauce right here. Yummylicious. Grandma's barbecue sauce.
I will share the recipe again, though, because a couple people have asked, and I've been sharing it, but here it is again, just in case you missed it. Oh, wait.
What do you mean?
Actually, that one I shared was for all kinds of seasonings. That's not the one. The one that actually...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Is it in there, too?
Yeah.
Are all of them in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So we had some
wait.
other stuff.
I see Roberto's on now. I think. Wait, was that your name? I still didn't pay
Roberta?
attention.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, I really enjoyed the sticker, and I just put it on my car. So, woo!
She even did a video on it because she loved it so much.
Yes.
She's like, "Oh man, Mom, this is so cool!"
It totally made my whole day. So thank you. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yep, you made her day. That is for sure.
Aw, Karen said, "Hi, I love you all. So entertaining. Moved from Colorado a year and a half ago back home to Iowa. Health issues. Miss those mountains. Thanks for the awareness on fibromyalgia."
You're welcome.
Okay, so somebody had said something about tater tot casserole all the time.
Yeah, actually, I could make tater tot casserole out of them. I didn't even think about that. That's a great idea.
And Kathy is wondering if you're missing any states.
No, we got all of them, and we got about 20 countries. Can you believe
We
that?
have all the states?
Yeah, we got all the states and 20 countries.
How about that?
Even Alaska and Hawaii.
We
Can
got
you believe
Idaho?
it? We got Idaho.
We didn't have to go get it ourselves?
We didn't have to go get it ourselves.
Aw,
I know.
I mean, I'm glad that somebody sent it to us, but I wouldn't have minded having to go get it.
Yeah.
So let's see. Leanne says no birthdays today.
Apparently not.
And Sin says my husband's trying to get his hands on the oatmeal cookies and he has to wait because they're too hot.
So, oatmeal cookies. What page are oatmeal cookies on? They are on oatmeal cookies. They are on $2.79 in Dining on a Dime cookbook. So, and I just want to tell some of you guys on your soap orders. So, for my soap sale last week, I sold $1,500 worth of soap.
What?
That will pay for our gas and our motel rooms for Mayo.
Yay. Nice.
Well,
are we
A
staying in a
good
motel
portion
room?
of it. Well, I don't know. We're Airbnb or wherever we're going to stay. I don't know.
Oh, Candy's asking for a link for the red mixing bowl. People keep asking, and we don't know where it is.
So I didn't get my red mixing bowl off of Amazon. I got it from World Market like 4 years ago. No. Yeah. Like 3 or 4 years ago, I got it at World Market. So I don't know if it's even out there, but I'll look and see. Let's see. I was talking about something and I have no memory of what I was talking about.
Oh, you were in the middle of something when I...
Yes.
Oh. Sorry. I had another question that I was wondering. No.
Oh, good grief. What was I talking about? I was absolutely in the middle of something, and I had something important to say. Oh, well. Okay, go ahead.
Do we want to have anyone post it if they remember?
Well, if they remember it, let me know, and I'll finish.
Roberta asked, did you check the mail on Saturday? It would have been delivered then. Was that? But that wasn't the thing that Elly already said she got, is it?
Ellie's little,
Your mom says Shayla's not watching.
Mind the Gap. Ellie's Mind the Gap. Came Friday. So
She loved it.
She loved it. She absolutely loved it. And I love the magnet. So here's the thing, since my sister-in-law is not watching. If my brother and sister-in-law are able to come out this weekend, we're going to do a live show of her opening all the magnets. I think that's going to be so cool. I don't know if it's going to be on Friday's live show. And Saturday is Emily's graduation. So we may do it Friday, we may do it Saturday, or we may do it Sunday. I don't know. It depends on their plans. So, anyway, I will put a notice up when we do it. So if you guys want to watch her open your particular magnet, then you can.
Miriam asks, do you think it's adaptable to Europe things, or is the cookbook too brand specific?
It's not brands. That's the beauty of Dining on a Dime. And I will tell you, I ship about 2 of these every week outside the United States. So I ship to Canada. I ship anywhere we can get it to. But I ship about 2 of these a week. And that's the beauty of it. Missionaries use this because when they go out of the States, they can't get things like sweetened condensed milk. They can't get things like flour tortillas. And you can make your own, and they're all in here. So, okay, so I only have 2 tips on how to save money on your grocery bill. So I guess we're going to get going on that.
So is it a challenge about measuring, like, do they use metric or
well,
something?
yeah, you have to switch it to metric because it is in U.S. ounces. So you would have to do that, but yeah.
On the things that need that. Okay, sorry.
Okay, I don't know who said it, but yes, Northern toilet paper is the best. Sorry, guys. It's the best. It's the cheapest. I like it the best.
So we had other things here. Sin is asking for a live show idea. If you could make Dave's punch, please.
If my brother comes out, I will have him make his punch.
I already read that comment.
Oh,
I'm
did?
sure
Sorry.
he's just gonna love that.
Jamie said this isn't a grocery question, but she said last day of school, and somehow I came up with my 2 kids plus 2 extras. What's a fun, easy activity I can do with them?
Jamie, are you out of your mind?
Put them outside in the backyard and say, go do something.
Well, send him with a soccer ball over to the school. I have no idea. Oh my goodness. I don't know, guys. Give Jamie some ideas on how to entertain some kids.
Shay said I made your cinnamon rolls but added fresh strawberries to it, and it was so good.
Oh, yum.
Stacy watched all of your mom's stories this weekend, Jill stories. So glad I found you. Love Tara's gardening hacks.
Thank
we
you.
promote those now, don't we?
Yep. Okay, so any more questions on grocery bill, or should I just start spewing some tips off?
I don't know if these are grocery bill questions, but Barbara said you can make cake mix taste like scratch, adding a few ingredients and no one will know.
Yep, there you go.
I didn't see any, but let me go look. I'm not completely caught up on them. So, grocery.
Oh, the soap! I was talking about the soap. Don't interrupt me. The soap. Okay, so for those of you who ordered the soap that's already cured, some of you gotta wait about 2 or 3 more weeks for it to finish curing. But for all the orders that were cured, I started shipping them today, but you'll get a notice from Etsy saying they're done, except that I ran out of envelopes to ship them in. So if they don't show up by Friday like it's saying they will, I apologize. I'm super sorry. Please forgive me. Don't beat me with a wet noodle. But I ran out of envelopes, and I have to wait for the post office because I can't just go down because we do live in Mayberry and we have a dinky tiny post office, and I have to order the flat rate envelopes. So I'm really sorry.
Did you say Mayberry?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what somebody said. So if you got your soap order notification but it doesn't show up, I'm really sorry. It'll be on its way. I just am waiting for the envelopes to come. Okay, go ahead.
A few people asked about barbecue sauce again, and I just reshared the recipes for you guys. that missed the recipe.
Okay, so tip number 3 for saving on your grocery bills. Make more than one meal at a time. So when I cook, I take a roast and I cook it all up, and then I make 3 or 4 meals out of a roast. So I'll take a roast and I will make roast for one night with potatoes and carrots and all that. Then the next night I'll make beef stroganoff. The next night I'll make beef and noodles. Or the next night I will make tacos or something like that. So use your food for more than one meal. It is not leftovers, people. It is. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. It came over me. It is pre-cooking ahead to save yourself time and energy. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Any other questions?
Yes. Let's see. Actually, regarding the metric thing that I brought up, Amy in Australia said you can convert the things that aren't that are metric when ours aren't. She said you can easily convert them online, and there's plenty of room to write metric in the margin.
Yeah, there is. So like Amy probably uses my book all the time because she's one of my best buds, and I think we need to go to Australia to visit. And
yes, that would be good.
I think we do. Wait a minute. So what time of year would be best to go in Australia, I wonder? So
probably in the spring or fall here, because it'd be spring there.
So fall. So we should have gone last week.
Well, then it would be fall there.
Yeah, because it would be really pretty. I think. I don't know. Maybe they don't have trees in Australia.
Think about Australia. Would we go to the eastern part or the western part? Because they're far apart.
Big, isn't it? So see, there's plenty of room right here. So if you find a recipe you like, you can just write the conversion right there. Okay. And no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make another cookbook converted into metric. I just don't have the time to do it. Yes. Yes. Do you need more kisses? More hugs?
I forgot.
Oh, so Ramona said, make your banana bread and have to keep hubby out of it.
Yeah.
Yay. Ramona also said that she saw a set of bowls like your red ones at Sam's.
Oh, okay.
So, and Cassie is wondering if BJ takes the probiotics 2 or 3 hours before or after the antibiotics.
Yep, he does.
So what did they say about that finally?
I never could figure. It makes absolutely no sense to me.
Like an awful lot like little smokies.
It makes no sense to me because
Sorry.
to me antibiotics are supposed to kill all the bacteria. So if you're putting bacteria in your body and you're also taking something to kill bacteria in your body, it doesn't make sense to keep putting it in at the same time. But whatever. I mean, he doesn't need more issues, so we'll just down more pills while we can. So
Sonia and some other people had asked about had missed the recipe, so I'm pasting it in again. We probably don't need another thing of barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Do we?
Okay, so tip number 4. What should I make tip number 4? Don't make... Okay, let me do my little thing here so I know I have a tip. Don't make things so complicated, people! Wait.
Tara is calm. She's being very calm. Very calm.
Stop making more work for yourself. Stop having... Oh, thank you. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, I wasn't even...
Stop doing these recipes where it has 500 ingredients that you can't pronounce. Who uses shiitake mushrooms? No one. No one uses shiitake mushrooms except those weirdos on the Food Network that nobody makes their recipes anyway. So, use simple ingredients, which is why Dining on a Dime Cookbook is the cookbook for you, because you can pronounce everything in here. Oh dear, I look pretty rough. You can pronounce everything in here. You usually have it in your pantry, and you can make it right away. This is tip number 5. Cook from your pantry. Now, Jamie, close your ears. She's trying to get me organized, and I know this is just going to send her through the roof. I don't plan my meals ahead of time. I buy what I need to replace in my pantry, and then I cook from what's in my pantry. So, like, I always know that we eat chicken. I always know that we eat roast. Well, not anymore. Mike's decided he doesn't like beef
No,
anymore,
I eat
so
roast.
we're not eating
I will eat the roast.
Well, you told me no more beef.
No, I said no more hamburger.
No, you said no more beef.
Well,
said
the
no
beef
more.
doesn't sit very well with me. But if I like your roast enough where I would take a lot of
Can't
extra,
tell him something about it. But...
what do you call it, it's beforehand? What's that stuff you give me, all those pills?
And
Enzymes.
enzymes.
I would do
digestive
enzymes. Your roast is amazing enough that I would have to eat the do the
see.
enzymes.
Yes, son. Well, hold on.
Okay.
So cook from what you have in your pantry. Keep a list of 10 or 20 meals that you eat all the time and cook those meals from the pantry. Then occasionally add in a new one here and there as you want to try things. But I don't make out a big old long grocery list and go grocery shopping once a week or once every 2 weeks. I refill my pantry instead of cooking from there. So, did you want to, Dave?
No.
Ramona asked if you read the article she sent. Did you get an article?
I probably did, although Ramona, I had like 15 emails with articles, and I did read them all. So I'm sure I did, but I can't remember which one yours was, Ramona. I'm sorry.
Paige says you're doing well with the calm. She says, and Cassie had an interesting idea. She said put fruit pieces in water to have a flavored drink. And I know that's not necessarily cheap, but it's probably better than drinking sodas and stuff, and might give it some
Okay,
flavor.
there's tip number 6. Stop giving your kids sodas and milk and juice. Period. Flat out. Stop it. Your kids do not need to be sucking on juice all day long. Oh, wait.
If they're really sick, then you could give them Sprite.
You're doing really good catching yourself there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mom, you're doing horrible.
Children do not need that many calories.
Yeah, we do.
They don't need that much milk. All it does
Yep.
is rot their teeth.
You need
And
teeth.
soda especially. But juice and milk are just as bad as soda. When that juice sits on their teeth, it's just as bad. And don't water down the juice. I cannot stand watered down juice. If you're going to give your kids juice, give them less juice and let them be content with that. The problem with this is when you give kids all the milk and juice they want. Oh, wait, I'm pointing.
Don't point.
Then
It could be perceived as aggressive.
then they start to thinking, okay, if I want this, I get it now. And you do not want to raise bratty adults. And you're raising bratty kids when you do that. When kids start expecting, I want juice and I want it now, or I want milk and I want it now, they have absolutely no manners later. They go to someone's house and the person gives them something to drink at the table and they say, well, I want milk. Well, that's just rude. So you're teaching them manners. You're teaching them self-control. You're saving money. And you're saving on dental bills. Okay, very good. Did I get through that well?
I think so. Okay. So Lisa asked, how do you make your box cake mix taste like homemade cake? And actually, Ramona responded with, add an extra egg and use butter instead of oil.
Yes, you can do that. And you can follow the recipes in Dining on a Dime. I don't know why
They're
not.
talking about getting a cake mix and making it taste like it's homemade.
Oh, a cake mix?
Yeah.
Oh, if you use the Dining on a Dime recipes for our cakes, I tested like 20 different cakes, and these really are the best. So, that's what you can do. But why would you want to make a box mix taste like homemade?
I think it's just in case it's cheap and they just throw it into a pan and mix it, and they're wondering, could they do something to make it seem like it's not a box?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Eileen said she sent you an article on the history of aprons. Did you get that one?
Oh, I didn't. Resend it to me, please. That would be really cool. Guys, we've been having major problems with our email, and some of our email has not been getting through because of our website issues. We think it's fixed now, but resend it to me, please.
It should definitely be better now. The website's been working much, much, much better.
Huh.
Ooh, and Cassie says putting a cucumber in cold water is delicious and makes it refreshing too.
So here's another thing. Cindy said we drink a lot of lemon water, 1 slice of lemon and lots of ice and water. But here's the problem. The dentist told me lemon water is just as bad as juice because the acid from the lemon is just as bad. So I love lemon water too, but
Actually, Cassie's asking milk rots teeth, and may I?
yes, it's the sugar.
I
now.
actually did, when I was a television producer a few years ago, I did this, I was doing a health series, and in part of the health series I went and interviewed a bunch of dentists, and they said that juice and milk is the worst because people think it's healthy, but when the kids drink it all day long, it's just constantly bathing their teeth with that, and so for the juice it's a lot of sugar, but for the milk, I guess there's a lot of bacteria that if they keep drinking all day long, it continues to work on their teeth, whereas if they stop, then their normal mouth processes stop that. So anyway, yeah. So even milk, a lot of milk isn't a great thing if they just keep drinking it.
Tip number 7, real quick. If you don't have time to cook, don't go out to eat. It's better for you to keep some stuff in the freezer, even if it's just a frozen pizza, and throw it in the oven when you're too tired or you're sick or whatever. But stop eating out, people. Oops, I started again.
Sonia says, don't worry about changing the way you talk. You're doing a good service deed
Stop eating out, people.
by guiding, helping, advising people on saving money, even if it means drilling it in. It shows how passionately from your heart you want to share the
Seriously, I keep pizzas in my freezer for the days when I'm too sick to cook, and I just throw that in for the boys. And then I just eat some rice and a piece of ham or something. So make it easy. Keep frozen vegetables on hand. Frozen is very, very good. Actually, they found out that frozen vegetables are better than fresh or canned because they're frozen right away and all the nutrients and everything are kept really intact, so to speak, because they're frozen at the peak of freshness. So keep those on hand so that you can always have a quick and easy meal. So like for us, even if it's just having chicken tenders already in the freezer with some veggies, throw it all together and do that. Number 8, use your oven. Now, this is going to be controversial, and Mom and I are going to do a video on this one day. No, we're not. We're actually going to do this for our new How to Save Money on Groceries e-course,
which I was surprised wasn't on your top 3 list yet.
which is coming out. But use your oven. Both Mom and I really hate using the crock pot. The food is mushy. It's nasty. You don't get a nice crisp skin on chicken and stuff. Stop using your crock pot. The oven does not take any more energy than using the crock pot. Your food tastes better. You don't have any more pans to clean up. There are tons and tons of recipes where you can use one pan in the oven. You can use one pan in the oven just as easy as you can on the crock pot. So we're going to go into more detail about that, but your food will taste better if you put it in the oven. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes?
Well, actually, there were a few people talking about the lemon water, and I think that Ramona said it well. She says lemon water does help detoxify the liver, just don't drink it all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, because I went to the dentist, and I was drinking lemon water all the time, and they told me, yeah, your teeth aren't looking so good, and that you need to stop that.
Yeah.
But it's
Have
okay.
a glass in the morning, and that's
It's
good,
okay to
but
drink it. Yeah, just all day long there's the acid from the lemons, and I didn't realize that until I brought Tara some flowers one time in lemon water, and they were dead before I got home. I'm like, what? So, Amy says, why calm Tara? I like counter-slamming Tara. Did someone complain?
Oh, are you kidding me? After my video the other day, I got lots of complaints. But it's okay. That's why I have the delete button. And it's my channel, so I can delete it if I want. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, Bandana Grandma says, I just got back from eating at Applebee's with a Mother's Day gift card.
Now, Bandana, I was just talking about eating. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, with the gift card, though.
There you
Especially
go.
if someone else bought it.
I'm kidding.
So, let's see. Denise said not to change the subject, but how did Jamie like her spice cake for her birthday?
I don't know, Jamie. How did you like the spice cake? We'll see if she answers here. Okay, so Amy said there's more calcium in broccoli than milk. So this is tip number 9. Figure out your nutrients. Stop just assuming things are better when they're actually not. Now, I'm bracing myself here. Organic food is not necessarily better than regular food. Do your research and find out. But Mom and I have both researched, and we cannot really find much evidence at all, except for people who are just promoting that says organic food is any healthier. It's not. And as far as pesticides and stuff like that go, just wash your stuff well. Just wash it really well, and 95% of that will be off. And you can email me all you want, but if you don't have the money to buy this stuff, then you don't. I watched another YouTuber the other day. She said she was spending $1,200 a month for her and her husband and her 2 small kids buying organic food. Are you kidding me? That's 3 months worth of groceries for us. I would not do that. So, anyway, I have more important things I want to spend it on. So,
Bandana Grandma says tip number 8.5, use a toaster oven instead of a big oven if the food fits in it.
very good. There you go. That'll be my tip number 10. Use a toaster oven. And use those things to make your life easier. Sit your booty down. So make your life easier, guys. Stop making it so hard on yourself. And some chocolate covered almonds sounds really good right now.
Well, maybe it could be a date.
Okay.
Your mom says barbecue chicken and curly fries. Oh, that's dinner tonight.
Yes.
Louise says organic turmeric and water are really good. Maybe try it. Try BJ on it. I don't know, what does the turmeric do?
The thing is, we have him on so many things right now that I hate to... I have heard that and I thought about trying it, but he's on so many things right now that I'm afraid to do that. I mean, just to add more. I did finally found some Alka-Seltzer Gold. I was almost going to have you guys try and find it, and I'd pay you for it because I could not find Alka-Seltzer Gold anywhere. But I found some on CVS. Here's a good deal. Alka-Seltzer was at CVS online. I never shop at CVS. We don't have them here. I don't know anything about them. But online, they had it. Oh, Jamie loved the spice cake. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad you loved it.
No,
thank you, Jack. They had Alka-Seltzer Gold for $5.69 a box, and a 20% off coupon and free shipping if you ordered $49 or more. So I got 11 boxes, and we're going to be set with Alka-Seltzer Gold for the next 2 months.
Yay! Good.
No, probably like a year or two. But that's supposed to help when you're really sick with things like BJ's going through his detox and stuff from the Lyme dying.
Louise says the audio's out of sync. Louise, you might try refreshing, because the software we use, sometimes if the system gets out of sync, if you refresh it, it should be fine. Let's see.
Yes, Elaine, you hear my wind chimes outside. The wind's blowing and Mike opened the windows.
Let's see. Josh says, enjoyed the show today. Awesome answer, Star and Mike. Super good tips. Thank you. And Ramona has a great tip that we've used before, but
yes,
she doesn't. She says, I don't use the oven in the summer. I use the grill. I can't use the oven in the 100-degree weather.
And that's what we do. But your
Especially
food,
when we lived in Kansas, we did that.
Use the grill because your food tastes so much better on the grill or in the oven than it does the crock pot. And I know we have a crock pot cookbook, and you guys go to our store page if you love your crock pot. We have some great recipes. But I don't like cooking in the crock pot.
Vernon says, tip number 11, hide your sodas in the closet.
Yep, that's exactly what we do.
Although, now the kids know, so we have to find a new place.
Yeah, my underwear drawer.
Although the truth is, we don't usually have them. But when we have them, we try to keep them around a long time by not letting anybody have them very often.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, dark chocolate almonds. Oh my goodness, I don't know why that just hit me. I could just eat a whole package of them right now. Oh.
Yum. Patricia loves the toaster oven, especially works well in the summer.
Yes. So use your toaster oven. That is a very, very good idea.
So Cassie was asking about the broccoli has more calcium than milk. Do we?
I think that's true. I don't know.
I know it has calcium,
true,
but I didn't know if it was more or not.
Yeah.
And Mary Ann says she cooks everything in the toaster oven because it's just her and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lisa says, I've always noticed that my oven makes the house hotter, especially in the summer. And for the people that are talking about that, another tip is in the winter, it's great to use the oven because you're cooking and then you have to use the heater less.
Yep.
Cassie said $1,200 a month. I'm not sure what that was.
Yes, $1,200 a month for groceries. I'm like, you people are out of your mind.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to do that, and that's fine, I don't have a problem with it. Where the problem where we have is when people are emailing us saying, how do I get out of debt? I have all this debt. I can't pay my bills. Then, you know, that's where the problem comes in. So
Carol says, I'm so curious, what does Alka-Seltzer do for you?
So regular plain Alka-Seltzer, not the cold, C-O-L-D, but plain Alka-Seltzer, when I have a really bad chronic fatigue syndrome attack and my brain is foggy and I can't think, it perks me up. So I go from mostly dead to semi-alive. For Alka-Seltzer Gold, G-O-L-D, is super, super good if you have food sensitivities. So, like, if I eat some beef or chicken, like if I accidentally eat carrageenan, I can't eat carrageenan, it makes me really sick. Maltodextrin I can't eat, it makes me really sick. So if I accidentally eat something and I didn't realize it, I can take an Alka-Seltzer Gold, G-O-L-D, and it stops the food reaction that I have. Now for BJ with his Lyme disease, it also helps people detox and get the stuff out of their system better. So like with BJ where he's on all these medications and it's making him really sick, it can help perk him back up. Unfortunately, it's not going to be here till Wednesday, but we're going to try and just hang on and hopefully get him through it. So
Okay. Sherry asks, where do I find the spice cake recipe? I just shared the link to the recipe that we put on the other day.
and if you have the book, it's in brother, we really needed to redo this index, but okay, page 236. It's under cakes in Dining on a Dime if you have it.
Yay. Okay, so I shared the link for that. It's in the comments if you look there too.
Yep.
Oops, sorry. Do we have other questions here that were... Yeah, Sin said baked potatoes are way better in the oven. And yes, you guys agree with that.
And somebody, oh yeah.
Jamie says, tell them about the gluten-free garlic knots.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I felt really bad because Jamie recommended
lots of
this
likes and
place.
loves and Superman ones.
Oh, my brother's on there. Hello. Are you coming or are you not? You guys need to come. Everybody wants you guys to come. But my brother had foot surgery just last week, and so he may not be able to get here.
Oh, that's no excuse.
I don't know if he can pedal his car fast enough to get here. So Jamie recommended this place, and actually their food was really good except for this one item. And the stuff that they were bringing out for other people looked delicious. So I wouldn't say not go there except for this one thing. So Jamie and I ordered gluten-free garlic knots, and Jamie, we should have taken a picture of it. They were the nastiest things I've ever had. First of all, it was $8.95 for 5 small garlic knots. They were like this big. And if you don't know what a garlic knot is, it's like a piece of bread that they just make into a knot and they sprinkle garlic on it and they bake it. Well, they did this with gluten-free flour. And I ate one and I was kind of like thinking, this is really gross. And I kept eating more thinking I would get to something good. So then Jamie got one and she's like, this is the nastiest thing I've ever eaten. And I'm like, yeah, that was nasty. So we asked the waitress, we said, you know what? We're sorry, this is really, really not good. Could we please get this taken off our bill? Here's the rest of the knots if you would just take them.
When you barely touched them, right?
We barely touched them. The manager comes over and proceeds to lecture. The manager comes over and proceeds to lecture us. I was like, are you kidding me? Both Jamie and I were sitting there kind of like, we can't believe the manager is lecturing us, the customer. And she was like, well, these are gluten-free. And we said, yeah, we know. She said, well, they're a more dense bread than normal. And I said, I have been eating gluten-free for 5 years and I have never had anything so nasty. And I've had a lot of nasty gluten-free stuff. then she said, well, I don't want you guys coming in here again and reordering them. And both Jamie and I were like, you don't have to worry about that. We won't ever be reordering these.
You're getting lots of ha-ha-has.
I couldn't believe the manager came and lectured us because their food was nasty. And if you're in Colorado, it was Holy Stromboli in Fort Lupton. And I should send them this because I could not believe the manager had the audacity to lecture us on gluten-free. And she was going on and she lectured us for like 5 minutes. I couldn't believe it. And what's so sad is she doesn't realize she lost a whole lot more than that 50 cents worth of gluten-free flour mix that they lost. Ugh. I feel better now.
Okay, let it all out. Paige was saying, and Jeanette says, I love Tara's expression when cameraman Dave steps into the area of trouble. Louise
Dad.
It was a day.
Tomorrow's his last day, Dad.
Oh, no.
And then we're going to have a high schooler.
No.
Come, let's have a hug, Dave. Come. You must come around and have a hug.
No.
Got one leaving high school and one coming into high school.
Yeah, oh, that's right. We have one leaving high school and one going into high school. Oh, my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wendy asked, when do you reimburse the overcharge shipping costs on the soaps?
As soon as I ship the order, but I might go in this week and just the ones that are waiting to be shipped and go ahead and get it done this week because I know it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks. So, but I usually do it when I pack the order up just to keep myself from not getting confused. But since I had so many orders, and I don't know what Etsy did, but they really mucked up the shipping this time. I had people who had shipping that was just right, all the way up to $10 over what it should have been. So I reimburse you if it's over like $1. If it's $1 or more, if it's $1 or less, it's not worth it. But over that, I go in and reimburse. So
Miriam asks, do you think that when food is cooked at home, it's healthier than pre-cooked or eating out? Well, it's a lot less calories than eating out.
Well, and it depends on what you're calling eating out. I mean, if you ate at McDonald's for every single meal, then yeah, probably. But eating at McDonald's really isn't that bad either if you just do it once in a while. So. But
I notice now that they're putting calories on things at a lot of restaurants that are somewhat healthy, the number of calories I see in it are like double what we make at home. So, I don't know why.
So like the smoothies is an excellent example. Smoothies can be like 800 to 1,500 calories for one smoothie. One.
And for like the 1,500, that's your whole day's worth depending on how big you are.
Yeah.
Mother of many horses said I only have a toaster oven and I cook everything in it except a turkey.
Okay, so what would Dave do? What do you do for cold weather cooking? Or, I mean, for hot weather cooking, they don't have air conditioning. So, some things that I would do is, now this is one time where I do use my crock pot, is I would put like a big thing of chicken. I just did this Friday. I just did this Friday. And I'll put a big thing of chicken and boil it with some water. And cook it in some water, and so then I'll keep that chicken in the refrigerator and I'll make chicken salad, I'll make barbecue chicken sandwiches, I will make green chili, I will do like honey mustard chicken, anything like that. And I'll make all these different recipes, but I've already pre-cooked the chicken once that week. And then I could make chicken tacos. I could do 7 meals for the rest of the week on that cooked chicken. And of course, put half of it in the freezer. Because really, you shouldn't use meat past about 3 or 4 days cooked. But then I'll put half of it in the freezer and just bring it out and make chicken tacos or something like that. That I can just nuke it in the microwave or warm it on the top of the stove. That's kind of the things I do.
Caroline asked, I have a question about the videos you did on the ham. Did I understand correctly you first cooked the ham?
I did not, because that was a pre-cooked ham. But normally what I do, even on those hams, is I will cook it like for Easter dinner and then cut it up. But Mike wasn't here for Easter dinner, so I just cut it up. So.
Rainey says you get sick of cooking when you have to cook all the time and clean up.
Yes, I do. If I never cooked again, I would be happy.
But one solution to that without eating out a lot is to prepare more things at the same time.
Yeah, so
right?
keep it simple. So what I do is, like, if I'm going to have tacos and beef stroganoff and green chili one week, I will chop all the onions at one time for all 3 of those meals. So that's how I make it easier. Also, I don't wash my cutting board every time. So if can you feel the gasp? Can you feel it? I could feel it.
You don't wash it all the time from what?
I wash it when it has meat on it, but like if I just use it to cut bread, I just use it
just
to
shake
cut,
the crumbs off and put it back.
I just use it for green peppers or onions. I just rinse it off and dry it off and put it back. Unless it has meat, I do bleach it and clean it really well, or throw it in the dishwasher and use the sanitize cycle. But I don't. Don't make it so hard on yourself, and make the cleanup, and use recipes that are simple. 1 pot, 1 pan, those kinds of things. That's how we do it. So,
let's see. Shay asked if you have any grilling recipes. A lot of people are talking about grilling because they live in Texas and other places where it's really hot.
Mm-hmm.
But Shay was wondering if we have grilling recipes.
Oh, no, I don't have any grilling recipes. I'm sorry.
We tend to just... Don't we tend to just put some salt and maybe some garlic or something on the meat and throw it on the grill?
I just make up seasoned salt, just some seasonings, and I just sprinkle it on there and let it marinate. My underwear must be very big, Leanne says.
She says your underwear drawer must be
my
big.
underwear drawer. My underwear must be really big. Oh my goodness.
Because Tara talks about hiding chocolate in the underwear drawer and soda and all kinds of things.
So here's the thing. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing.
I was going to say, that's not the picture you want.
I'm going to die of embarrassment now. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about stringing all my underwear all over the closet.
Yeah?
Then the kids won't even go in the closet.
Wow. Good idea. Okay, so let's see.
I know, Bandana Grandma. I think about that all the time. She said, talking about AC, imagine back in the days in the 1800s when...
Where did it go? Here, hold on.
I was reading it.
Hold on. Well...
When they had petticoats and long sleeves and all that. So my great-grandmother actually lived in the early 1900s. They actually homesteaded southeastern Colorado. They actually homesteaded. They were true homesteaders, really in the truest sense of the word, okay? And I talked to her a lot, and we have no idea how easy we have it. And so we complain about cooking and it being hot, but we have absolutely nothing compared to what it was. Those poor people. And she told me how she used to just throw her eggs and stuff out the window. Can you imagine the flies?
And the stink.
Oh, because they just kind of threw it out the window and just let it compost in place there. Can you imagine how bad it was?
Actually, it's funny because at Cowtown, when we lived in Wichita, we just call it Cowtown. They call it Old Cowtown Museum. But anyway, it's like an Old West Town thing that they do there that's supposed to have this history. They teach history through it, I guess. But the people that would dress up there to demonstrate things would be in those heavy clothes in the summer. And they told me, it's actually kind of cooler because you sweat a little and then I don't know. And I was thinking, I just don't buy it. I want to be here in my shorts and air conditioning.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Jamie agrees with me. She's never had anything taste as bad as those garlic knots. It was horrible. Then the manager had the nerve to lecture us. Couldn't believe it.
So let's see what else. Treasure Your Time said $1,200 a month for how many people? That should feed at least 12 people.
It was 4 people. Well, maybe 5. 4 or 5 people, and 3 of them were little kids, not even teenagers. Little kids. Yeah, I don't think so. It ain't gonna happen here. That's for sure.
Wow. Jamie said it was nice in Colorado this morning and afternoon. Got up to 70 degrees. Now it's cooled off a bit and it's sprinkling.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
really
sprinkling
liking
here,
the slightly
too.
cool, springy weather.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't see who it was, but somebody's dog got attacked.
Treasure your time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Their dog got attacked by the neighbor dog. I'm sorry. I see a court battle after that. That's crazy.
Okay, so do I tell the story about Idaho?
Oh, yeah.
We lived in Idaho, and I was doing stuff in the yard and loading stuff into a truck, and this pit bull came around the corner and started like menacing me while I was, and there was another dog with it. It wasn't a pit bull. It started menacing me while I was at our front door of our house on our property. So I went in and I called 911 and I said, there's a dog here threatening me in my own yard and it's gonna die if somebody's not here really fast. So it turned out that it was the local judge's dog.
Needless to say, they came and got
The
it
judge
quick.
called and said, I'm so sorry, I'll get you over there in just a minute. But I don't know why he's done that, but I think it was because the other dog was with it that, I don't know, apparently they're buddies or something, but I wasn't threatening either dog. But it was one of those moments where it's like, oops.
So Pat doesn't think I can maintain my kinder, gentler self. I think you're
Well,
right.
Yeah, Caroline asked, would you need to cook the ham first if it was pre-cooked? If it wasn't a pre-cooked ham?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. YouTube, sometimes when I'm scrolling through comments, it suddenly skips a whole bunch of them. All right. Well, I guess we're...
See, everybody likes my underwear idea. I think I should do that.
Paula says, I'm crying here. You guys are hoot. So that's where you got that. Bandana Grandma says, so that's where you got that idea from. I saw you throw scraps out the window in another video. That was from Great Grandma?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, because why go to all the work of composting? This is what I don't understand. So you go to all the work, you put it in a pile, you turn the pile, you keep turning the pile. Why don't you just throw it straight in the garden, bury it if you want under a little bit of soil, or put wood chips on it and you have composting in place. This is a brilliant Tara idea. This is brilliant. I need to market this. Tara's Easy Gardening.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
I think Justin Rhodes. Okay, so we need to see what time are we at here, Dave, so I can tell Justin to watch. So I love watching Justin Rhodes and his wife Rebecca. I think Justin Rhodes needs to come to our house because they're coming to Colorado.
Come on over, Justin.
And they need to come over and see my composting in place.
Maybe we could take him out to the park. Show him our awesome location.
So Justin, come see my composting in place. He wanted a video, so maybe I should. What time are we at here? Oh, have mercy.
I was going to say we've been on an hour and 20 minutes almost.
Okay, so I'll have to find this and send it to him.
Barb says she has one cutting board for vegetables and one for meat, which we just bleach
Yeah,
it.
that's good. But I just bleach mine or throw it in the dishwasher.
With raw meat, yeah. Louise asking if the kids eat the sauce that you made.
Yes, they do.
It's pretty much, it's got enough ketchup in it that they won't complain.
Yeah.
Brittany says if you haven't tried 7-Up chicken, try it and only grill it. Don't bake or anything else.
Yum.
Let's see. Yeah, Ramona says they cooked outside back in the old days, and now we know why. Oh, and Phyllis was talking about making soups in the winter.
Yeah. Oh, did I say crack pot and not crock pot?
Where?
Denise, sorry, yeah, I did mean crock.
Yeah, see? Denise has got your back. Toby says, I agree. We have it very easy. I would have died of the heat. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I grew up in Texas, and it was... there were times where I thought, man, it's really, really hot here. But now that I've been away from Texas, it's so much hotter feeling even. Let's see. Make sure we've got... Cherry says, I remember my stories grandmother told me about her life and being born in 1918 and how things were harder then. She talked about how they had to save money and what she cooked and took care of her kids during the war.
Yep.
Yeah,
And see, that same grandma, they went through World War I. They went through the Depression, the Dust Bowl, the Depression. They had their child die, World War II, and they were homesteading in the middle of nowhere where there is no rain. I mean, You have not seen no rain until you have been to southeastern Colorado. Maybe whatever that desert is out west. What's that desert?
The Mojave?
Maybe the Mojave Desert is drier. But southeastern Colorado, you have not seen dry until you have been out there. It is literally nothing. And the wind blows and the dust blows everywhere. It's horrible. Yeah.
So, Louise says, next time you have a fire pit, put potato in foil, yummy, and put corn on the cob on a stick and hold it over the flames.
That's a good
That
idea.
is really yummy. And Janine said the kids would be scared to death to even go into your closet with underwear. Let's see. I'm seeing what other comments we might have missed. Oh, Turid said earlier... Oh, I think she said she...
No,
feeds...
Karen, this isn't lasagna gardening. I know what lasagna gardening is. It's not that.
Turid says that she spends $500 for 5 people in Norway, but that food is really expensive there.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see.
And lasagna gardening is a great way to garden, so if you guys need to do it, but it's not a no-work garden. They promote it as a really easy way to garden. It's not. Hauling hay, hauling wood chips, laying all that newspaper down, it's a lot of work, but it does make really good soil, but it's not easy. So no, Lenny, BJ is not feeling any better. He's actually getting a lot worse. So the antibiotics are making him really sick. So anyway,
we're pretty close to the end of the comments. Denise said Tracy B is great on YouTube also. I don't know who Tracy B is.
I have no idea.
Actually, did we share... Yeah, Vernon says we complain because it's too hot. Just think of our troops over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Well, especially since they have all that gear on. In
Yeah.
addition to that.
And thank you if you guys are happening to watch.
Yes. Susie says another tip for making things easier on yourself. Don't load up the oven with pots and pans that you have to move out and find places before you can start cooking.
Yep.
True. And Sherry says, so glad to be finally able to watch you wonderful people. Missed you guys. We're really glad you're back, Sherry.
Yay!
Let's see.
All right.
Looks
I
like
think that's it.
that's the
We've gone
majority of
way over today.
We're
but
way over. We could
That's
talk
all
for
right.
all day, but I guess...
I think we should just put cameras up in our house and just let them run.
Well, look at all those
And
hearts
then
flying across
as I have a moment,
Hold up.
I can
kidding.
share the moment with everybody. So, wait a minute. Scroll back up just a second.
Oops. To the... So that's where...
Yeah.
That was the thing about the scraps out the window.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's the most... There might be a few others, but I know we're getting...
All right, guys. We will see you later. Please go buy our cookbook at livingonadime.com. Like, share, give us a thumbs up, and all that good stuff. And we will do that. Yes, I would love to talk to Justin to see what he's done for his
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease. I know he's doing a lot of organic stuff, and that's fine if you need it for that kind of thing. I totally get it, and we had thought about doing that just to make it easier on his system. But it wouldn't be the whole family. It would just be him. But
Bonnie likes your cup.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
So, okay. Have a good night, and we will see you guys later. Dave is falling down on the job. Get back over here.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's great having you guys here today. And we will see you on Wednesday.
Yes, and I
Looking
have
forward
no
to it.
idea what I'm cooking. No idea.
All right. That's okay. It'll be a surprise. Anyway.
Bye, guys.
All right. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks.
No one needs the underwear cam, Tara.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's dead.